Also, we saw some really nice games from Key as well, and insta-lock on the Malzahar last pick.
Interesting. All right, so Kuro going to be bringing out the Malzahar. Last round from Samsung comes out with the Hecker. You know, not the biggest fan of this. Oh, actually, I'm going to hold that thought as Kuro does get jumped on, feared out. That's going to be the Hemo play down, and that's going to be a very fast first blood coming through for Samsung. Meanwhile, the top lane, Kuve going to get slowed out some JK, and a very well-placed pillar will lock him in. Still pretty tanky Shen, but I believe they have the damage to whittle him down, and Peanut will come away with that kill. So ROX going to be able to answer one up top, but now
losing late game is that how you're ever going to be able to stick the damage. Just here's some damage.
Oh, speaking of stick, there we go. The Nethergrass coming through. Gorilla's actually going to find the kill there onto the Ezreal, but Ruler just completely gets.
And that's ignoring the AoE damage from Vladimir, which is definitely going to start becoming online as we move towards 3-4 item Vladimir.
Yeah, he's looking for that zone. He's now praying a bad spot. Will flash away, but Ambition still chases in deep with the True Shot Barrage sweeps through. That will be able to pick up the kill there. So Prey, tier 2. They'll get a little bit of damage in, but they can't stick around too much. Smep coming in from that bottom side, pinching up top. He's going to try to get in here. Ambition gets knocked back in. Kuro straight into the Nethergrass with Stand United's there, but it does not matter. He goes down, and Gorilla will let himself his second kill. Smep now joining in this mid lane. Take a little bite out of him, but ROX are going to turn back over to this Baron, having sent Ruler backing back to the base. But Ambition spawn, and he's jetting his way over here, but it looks like he's not going to arrive in time.
3 members looking to contest. Baron at 3,000.
Yeah, Kuve comes in. Crown as well. Going to go straight into the back line. Peanut is able to smite away the Baron. Now Crown almost going down. It goes into that Sanguine Pool. Will stick around for a little bit longer, but finally will fall under this pressure that Smeb is laying down. Now Ambition arriving too late to do anything. We'll get Nethergrass by Kuro, and that is just going to be the clean sweep from ROX. Almost coming out with the ace. Ruler just not in the vicinity for them to kill him, but everybody
hitting on the bot lane turret. Ambition still has no armor, so it's very squishy to Sivir's damage.
Yep. Oh, Nethergrass straightened on the ground. They'll stun him up too, and he just can't even get into that Sanguine Pool. He will go down. Ambition chunked out as well. Has those Malefic Visions ticking away at him. And this is going to be ROX breaking down 2 inhibitor towers. You can see Smith, he doesn't give a damn about this.
Stain comes through.
They're going on a Crown. Yes, Sanguine Pool gets used, and he's trying to zip his way out of here. Huge shield will come through in the end, so he's going to stay safe, but Ambition gets popped by Kuro. And now ROX are just running all over Samsung. The flash forward by Smith, trying to get the damage in onto Crown. It's not going to happen, but in the end, Prey coming through with the last auto attack, and a crit will be able to take him out. Ruler going to go down as well. Kuro going to snipe him with that Q, and ROX Tigers in 32 minutes are going to take down Samsung here in game 1.
Really nice assertive play from the ROX Tigers. Feels like the ROX Tigers are swingers. They're looking for Wraith as well.
Why not? Let's just pad the stats. Peanut knocking him out as he's in the middle of that Nethergrass. They will finish out the game. They want the ace, but Cuve, he's pretty tanky and standing in the fountain, so he's not going to go down. But ROX Tigers coming out looked a little bit worrisome at the start of that game. Samsung, of course, getting that first pick for the first blood and then taking out Prey with Ambition. But in the end, the shot calling was there, and ROX are just much more cohesive, and they come out on top.
It's just fun seeing these teams have new tech to deal with the Vladimir, to deal with the Shen. It was triple late game, Shen, Hecarim, and Vladimir, and they go for a mid-game comp. You saw the power of the Malzahar in those mid-game fights. And also the Taric. Taric becomes more in the meta. He deals with something like Hemo Plague so cleanly, even with the channel time before his ult and his invulnerability comes through. But they were surviving through the initial burst, negating the Hemo Plague. The itemization wasn't there. They didn't have anyone to pick up that early Aegis. And Samsung were just outthought before they could ever hit that late game team fighting phase that they've become so well known for in 2016.
Yep. ROX Tigers still living up to the hype and the expectation coming out. 32-minute game, so he was doing over 1,000 DPM on that Malzahar. That is just filthy.
It was about 3,000 damage short of doing more than the entire enemy team combined.